So, hello my friends, how are you? Okay, today I'm going to share with you some a very interesting show that called the Undercover Billionaire. This is the second series. This is talking about, as you remember, last time I made the video about the Undercover Billionaire show also on Discovery Channel. It is extremely interesting. That is a show that I really want to recommend everybody to watch it. The first show was about Glenn Stearns. It is really amazing. You have, if you want, just type it on Google and you can watch it for free from YouTube. It's really interesting. You can learn a lot, okay, from how to make a billion, a multi-million dollar business from actually zero, but he made that from only $100 in his pocket, but actually it was really from zero. Okay, on the second series, okay, of the Undercover Billionaire, the star is his name is Grant Cardone, okay? Grant Cardone, okay? Grant Cardone. You just type it on Google, you know who it is. He's really a star on real estate investment. I was following him on Facebook, on YouTube for a few months already, and sometimes I go to his live webinar for watching his seminar, and he was teaching us to many students all around the world how to invest on real estate. Okay, that is a field that I really want to invest on and I want to learn more in order to build a multi-million dollar business on myself. Okay, so watch it. Okay, this right now is, I think they started yesterday for the first for the first episode of the second series on Grant Cardone, how he can make his $1 million business from only $100 on his pocket. Okay, how can you make it? It's really special, okay, right? Because from only $100, the objective is to make a $1 million business within a deadline of 30 days, and you should do it under the camera. There are people who observe you, and the special thing about this show is that you have no contact. You don't end anybody. You cut out your contact, you cut out your name, you use a different name. You don't have your employees, people who usually support you every day. You don't have your credit card. You don't have your family around you to support you emotionally. You don't have your when you have struggle or something, you can hurt them in order to get your emotion back, right? This show, the second series, because I just watched an interview between him and on YouTube, is really special. It made me really interested. I really want to watch the show right away, you know, because last time, as I remember, when I watched the show on each episode, I learned something. I learned something from step by step, how to make a $1 million business step by step. It is really a matter of a human relationship, right? Because he told me on the interview also that we cannot make something big without a team. So human relationship, human contact is real different. So the first step right away is to make the relation with other people, right? So we need to talk to other people to know what is the market need, what kind of business we can build on, and how can we do that. First of all, the first step is to make us a survival step. Okay, this is really a survival step to have like a check, to have an apartment, to have a room to live, right? Because we don't have anything. They gave us only a $100, a cell phone with no any contact, and an old truck. Okay, you can sleep on the car. But it's really special about Grant Cardone is that he didn't follow exactly the same way as Glenstone. Okay, this time he told on the interview that his objective for the first night is that he didn't want to go to sleep on the truck. He went right away to the area where rich people live. Okay, and they told us that he talked to rich people to let him sleep inside their house. Okay, right at the first night he slept in a $1 million house already. So this really amazing, you know. So you can see right away that is the real importance, okay, the real importance of the communication skill. Okay, even when we lose everything, we don't have anything we have right now, we can start all over again from zero with communication, interpersonal skills, right? And he have shared with us also his real challenge for him this time for the second series on the Undercover Billionaire from the Discovery Channel is that he started on March. You know, remember on March 2020, it was a real challenge because in the United States it was really the beginning of the COVID. So they talk about that on the news, on the television, on the media. So it's really a concern for him. So the one thing is that he has to think about his business back home. He has up to around 8,000 rental apartments for his business. So he has to think about his tenants, whether they are able to continue to pay the rent or not. And you know that he shared with us that every night he was able to call his wife, and he was crying every night on the phone with his wife, sharing all the emotion, the obstacle, the difficulties, and it was not really what he have tried to imagine about how to build a business from zero, around only $100 for building a $1 million business. It is so interesting right away when I just listened to the interview with the star investor, multi-million or $1 billion businessman, Grant Cardone. Okay, very interesting. So I really want to invite everybody, my dear friend, to watch this show. We will be able to learn a lot from him, and everybody, we are able to build a $1 million business. All right, let's go.